Hello, welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time here, nice to meet you. My name is Reija. Today I'm doing my first impressions of the Beauty by Berries palette. I finally got them after a month waiting because it took them over 2 weeks to dispatch my order and then it took 2 weeks to get me. But I got this yesterday and I put the vote in Instagram and the Berries palette won the vote. So yeah, so this is the palette that we are using today, and if you want to... If you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. And if you want to see what I think about this palette, it's in the end of the video, of course. Hit the like button if you like this kind of first impressions video. Also, let me know, do you rather have first impressions and then later a review where I have done more looks with the palette? Or do you want me to straight up do the review without the first impressions? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And let's go put some makeup on. Okay, let's start with the makeup. I did the other eye first again, even though it's first impressions of the Beauty by Berries palette, which won the vote in the Instagram, where I asked what palette you would like to see first. I did the other eye first also because it's easier to make fixes and such and don't have to start filming again if something doesn't go right away how you want it. And also because I don't know if you can see, I have I don't know how to say it in English, but stue. It's like bump. So I'm avoiding this area with eyeshadow. So this eye will look a little different than this one. But I just couldn't wait. I got the palettes yesterday, finally, after a month. And it kind of feels stupid to do the videos of them because everyone has already done them and they're like old news already, but you know. So the Berries palette, I'm gonna use first this shade, then I'm going this bright pink, then this one, and lastly this one. So I'll start with the journal and go to I'm not actually sure what is that name. And then I'll use Macaron and Curve. I'm not actually sure. Is that like Ilo? I can't say what that name is. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm going to start with Beauty Flyer brush. I think this was 403. It's this kind of small. And I'll take the shade Journal. I used P. Louise base. My eyelids are very dry, but just have to work with it. I'm stamping this shade in here. This is the darkest shade in this palette. This palette doesn't have a black in it. A little bit to the lower lash line too. And then little bit buffing the edges. Maybe a bit more here. I was actually surprised that this palette won the vote, because I have been in idea that people have liked most of the Midnight, and then the Earthy, and lastly this Berries, but so I kind of thought that Midnight would win, but actually I didn't want to use it first. I actually wanted to use this one first. So I'm actually happy about the result. I have to see if I can do the recreation video, because I really shouldn't be doing makeup with this eye this week. But I have selected next one whose look I'm going to do will be Kerry. I'll link her channel on the description box and Instagram. I haven't told her yet, but maybe she'll watch my video and gets a surprise. She does such a beautiful looks, and actually the one that I chose might take some time. It doesn't look very easy to do, to be honest. You see, this pigment is insane. I would say they were worth the wait, but yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, this is Shella's brush. It doesn't have a name, it's from some of their set. Next I'm going to take Jessup 221 Lux Soft Crease. I am affiliated with Jessup. I'll put the code in the screen. You also get 15% off, and thank you everyone who are using my affiliated links. The rest of them are in the description box, because it really does help me and my channel, and it doesn't cost you anything. Then I'll take the shade Macaron. You probably noticed that I didn't connect the outer and inner corner yet, but I will do it. I have to take, it's quite high. As you can see, when I do my cut crease, the dark will disappear if I don't put it high enough. Or cut crease the halo or spotlight. I don't know which is which. Sorry about that. Maybe I should do some research about it, but these aren't I mean, they do blend nicely, don't get me wrong, but these aren't like blending like themselves, like for example the Lethal palette did. But there's a quite huge price difference in these two. Like, I'm not sure how much this was in euros, this 16 pan. I'll put the price in the screen. But the big ones, the 42 pan ones, are 23 euros. So, and the Lethal was like 40 something, 50 something. I to take the lightest shade now, Curve. This is Morphe brush from I Obsessed set, so it doesn't have a name on it. Then I'll just go through the shades again. another AliExpress order should come today. I don't get all the storage yet. The final order that has the rest of the storage for the glitters are in the Finland already, but they haven't gone through the customs yet. But I'd really like to film a organizing video of the glitters. I don't know. I don't know if I'm able to film the, of course, when I don't get all the storage, I can't storage all the glitter, so it seems a little stupid to do it. Of course, I could do it like a 2-part series, mini series of, because then I have another one of these storage systems coming too, where I then am planning to put the, I'm like, I don't know how it will go, but I want all the glitters on the same. I have lipsticks now in 2 drawers. I would like to get them to, oh yeah, I have glitters in here too. So I think I can fit my lipsticks in 2 drawers. Then I could use the liquid glitters and such. I mean, put in one storage, the glitter liners and such. And then put the loose glitters in one of the storage system. But we'll see. Maybe I'll gradually film it and then put it all together in a one video. We'll see. Let me know if you want to see that. Because like, I'm not 100% sure, but I think, if I remember right, there was 168 glitters. So maybe it got a little bit out of hand. Like, every one of these has 6 glitters, so I'm using 2 of them today. But yeah, I would really like you to show you all of them, but we'll see. Then there is possibility that teachers and daycare personnel and those are going to go to, what's it called in English? Well, you know, they don't go to work because their payment is too low. They don't get enough increase of the paycheck, so they decided to do something about it. But if it's happening, I think it was supposed to happen after Easter. So it might be, it will last a week. So it might be that my son is home for a week. So he knows pretty well to be quiet, but when I'm filming, but just need to prepare for it. Maybe I'll try to film advanced. We'll see. Of course, it's not very easy with this eye, so I'm just going now back and forth with these shades to get the blend I want. That just doesn't want to. See, like I said, they blend nicely, but they don't blend as well as some other brands and palettes that I've used. It blended very nicely in here, but there now here is a line. So need to blendy. Okay, now it's starting to diffuse. I did my brows already before I started to do my makeup, because that got to be glued, the hair gel. It's really like glue. So I finally found something that keeps my brows in their place. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with the blend now. I'm going to do the cut crease and I'll come back with the shimmers. I'm probably not doing the liner and the glitter in the video because this is supposed to be a review of the Berries palette, but I'm using these two glitters and the Sheen liner palette, but I'll go do the cut crease and come do the shimmers with you. Okay, the cut crease is done. So for the shimmers, I'm using two shimmers today. I'm using this one called Cloud and then this one called Nova. I'm using this kind of flower brush. This is 304 detailed shading brush. I'm first taking the shade Cloud, and this has really made a difference in this Beauty Bay formula of the shimmers to use a little bit fluffy brush. I'm going to wet it and put it to the middle. This shade requires a little bit packing, but these, at least this shimmer that I'm using now, these are extremely soft. So especially if you're swatching, be careful not to break them. This is kind of like crumbly in the pan. So, and that is because it's so soft, and I have to kind of a little bit dig in to get the color that I want. But this is like beautiful, like very pale pink iridescent. And then I'll turn the brush and I'll take the shade Nova. I think this is not so soft, but not sure. I haven't swatched this palette yet. I wetted my brush again. And then I'll take the lighter shade again. I didn't use finger on the other side, and I'm not going to use now even. I feel like I want to, but I'm not going to. So yeah, they worked very well. I mean, I don't have anything really to complain about this palette and performance. They work very well. Especially for the price, so I'm really happy that I finally got them. Okay, So now I'm going to go finish the makeup and I'll come back with the finished look and the review part. Review, of course I can't give full review with only one first impression, but anyway, so see you in a bit. Okay, I am finished. The eyes aren't, the line aren't completely at the same height, but you know. I can't remember which lashes these are from the... Oh wait, let me see. These are from the House of Lashes. Oh yeah, these are the Allura ones. And then I used Essence Lip Liner in the shade Wild Side and Jordana lipstick in the shade 046 Raspberry. So it's like you see, very pink. And the Glitter Shop earrings. So yeah, this is the finished look and the palette. Definitely worth waiting. I can't wait to be to use the other two palettes, but we'll see. Like I said earlier, probably won't be able to film the recreation weekend video this week, but we'll see how my eye act. I left the part where the bump is without makeup, so but it looks like it has because it's red. So yeah, the palette, very nice. They blend quite easily, not as easy as some of the other eyeshadow palettes that I have, but very nice, especially for the price. This is like little over 10 euros, this 16-pan palette, and the 42 palette is 23 euros if I remember, yeah, right. The shimmers I used were very nice. They are these shimmers in this palette are easier to pick up with a little bit fluffier, like a flat than straight up a flat brush. Like this one, it's flat, but it's fluffy. Instead of using something like this is too flat. So this is good, and I used those kind of brushes with quite many shimmers. I think they just are better that way. The lighter shade of the shimmers, this one called Cloud, I had to build up a bit to get the intensity that I wanted, and I wetted my brush when I used the shimmers. So yeah, I think it's nice quality for and I really recommend buying it if you like this kind of color story. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I have other beauty bag. I have the Book of Magic, and then I have the Pastels palette and the Pride Match, which you can see over there. The Pride Map, I love the Pride Match palette. I have used it in so many videos, just not so much lately. And I love the Book of Magic palette. Of course, it's not available anymore. The pastel palette is very nice to use if you need some blending shades, very light blending shades that you don't have in a palette. And yeah, I had the Age of Opulence palette, but it was so dark and pigmented that I had very much problems with it. But this one, even though I used the dark shades and the bright shades, it's very nice. Really, really like this. And yeah, that was all today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new upload. And thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye. bye.